Hello and welcome to the inaugural Kinesis Community Show. We hope this will be the first of many to come. On the panel today, we have myself, Ashik, and Fraz from the Kinesis Ambassadors group.
Hi guys. Before we continue, just a quick reminder. This is a community-led show. Some of the presenters and panelists may be invested in Kinesis. Opinions presented are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Kinesis. While we have made every effort to make sure the information presented is accurate, we take no responsibility for any errors or omissions. The show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as a solicitation to invest in any elements of Kinesis or anything else. Do not invest in anything without doing your own thorough research and due diligence.
Right, so if you've stumbled across this video and wondering what all of this is about, we thought we'll ask our friend Google to explain. What is Kinesis money?
On the website Kinesis.money, they say, Kinesis is a yield-bearing digital currency based on one-to-one allocated physical gold and silver. The vision for Kinesis is to deliver an evolutionary step beyond any monetary and banking system available today.
To find out more, you can visit Kinesis.money. You'll find the links in the YouTube description below.
So here's a quick roundup of recent news on Kinesis.
So the Kinesis CEO, Tom Coughlin, has been featured on RT by Bart Chilton. In the interview, Tom discusses the Kinesis monetary system and some of the problems it will be solving. Tom was also interviewed on the Portfolio Wealth Global show. And he discussed topics like how is Kinesis bridging blockchain and precious metals, what makes Kinesis a competitive monetary system versus other digital assets, and investment opportunities and the roadmap for Kinesis. Both have actually been received very well.
Awesome. Yeah, there's also been a couple of articles featured on the crypto media. There's been an editorial piece on cryptoninjas.net that gives an insight into Kinesis in regards to its position as a stable coin. There's also a recent article on Cointelegraph, which is a very, very popular website, crypto website. And yeah, so it's basically headlines as a platform to allow users to spend metal-based crypto using a debit card. So all really good stuff. Next, we'll be playing a video clip from Uchiki, who is our chief ambassador, together with Maximus and RD, who are fellow ambassadors. It is the story of the minting miner.
This is the story of the minting miner. During his day-to-day operations, the miner digs up ore, which is then milled and processed to produce doré bars. The doré bars are sent to a refiner to produce high-purity 100-gram and kilo bars that meet the ABX specification. These bars are then shipped to the Kinesis Currency Exchange, the KCX, for the miner's account. Kinesis Gold Payment Currency, COW, is minted and emitted to the miner's e-wallet on the Kinesis blockchain network. From here, the miner is able to pay his employees in COW. He can also settle his bill with the refiner in COW, and these payments will start to build a minter's yield entitlement. Other suppliers still require payment in dollars, so he sells some of his minted COW at the offer price on the Kinesis blockchain exchange, the KBE. He will be entitled to a minter's yield on this sale. The dollars now sit in his Kinesis Pay mobile wallet. His fuel supplier has a Kinesis e-wallet and a Kinesis Pay mobile wallet, but doesn't yet accept COW payments. Because the fuel supplier has a Kinesis Pay mobile wallet, he's able to receive virtually instant dollar payments from the miner. The power company requires a bank transfer. The miner carries out a straightforward withdrawal to his bank account and pays the power company from there. The power company has to wait longer than the fuel supplier for receipt of payment, going through the banks. The miner has much lower costs to settle the canteen bill. The provider only takes card payments, so the miner uses his Kinesis debit card to pay this bill. This transaction auto-converts the cow in his Kinesis e-wallet to dollars to carry out the payment. Although this has a higher transaction cost than selling for dollars on the KBE, the miner will still earn a minter's yield on the amount of cow that was spent to pay the canteen bill. Once all bills have been settled, the miner has a reserve of minted cow on his balance sheet. The minter's yield entitlement doesn't require any funds to be tied up, but it seems like it should have a value. This has been shown as a long-term notional value at 10 times its current yield. While there are funds retained in cow, they will generate a holder's yield. Both this and the minter's yield are paid monthly and provide extra income on the profit and loss account. And there ends our short story of the minting miner. This story was about a gold mining company that mints Kinesis coins. Whatever they subsequently spend, transfer to others' accounts, or sell on KBE at the offer price builds up entitlement to the minter's yield. Any balance they retain in Kinesis coins will attract a healthy holder's yield. The minter's yield doesn't require any balance of funds to be held, but you could think of it as having a notional value of, say, 10 times the minter's yield entitlement that's been built up. Thinking in this way, it wouldn't take that many years to build up a notional value equivalent to the annual spend. Although this story was about a gold mining company, it could equally apply to any other type of business. Other businesses would be depositing US dollars into KCX in place of refined gold bars. Providing an individual can meet the minimum minting quantities, the same story can also apply to an individual.
So that was a really good video. We hope you found it useful. And thanks again to Uchiki, Maximus, and RD. We've also got some very talented members of the Kinesis community who have been creative with their skills on promoting Kinesis to wider audiences. So check out the concept artwork.
Right, guys, so we hope you enjoyed the show. If you have, please hit the like button and share the video. We'd love your feedback, so please feel free to leave comments on the show below. If you want to find out more information, please check out the links on the YouTube description below.
Guys, we hope to have a lot more for you next time. Hopefully more of our fellow ambassadors will join us on the show, and who knows, perhaps members of the Kinesis team. Okay, so it's time to wrap up. And we're going to leave you with some wise words from Morpheus. As always, this is not financial advice.
There is no turning back. You take the fiat pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and you live your ordinary life. You take the Kinesis pill. You stay in the world of the Kinesis monetary system, and you'll see how far real money and real yield brings about financial freedom.
That's all, folks.